Hello, welcome back to day, what is today? Is today the 11th? Yes, it's the 11th of December. So this is Advent day 11. And I just am here for, this will be a very quick video, just to show you quickly what I got accomplished today. So the pick of the day was Goddess of Earth, and actually, let me show you what that looks like. Again, just as a reminder, in case you didn't see yesterday's video. So this is one of my patterns from Smoke and Ash Design. I call this Earth Goddess or Goddess of Earth. And she's just beautiful. And what I have decided is to do, at least for now, extreme cross country. So, oh shoot, the dark around the edges is not black. It is actually a dark brown, so 3371. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. So I was at exactly 1% before I started working on it. If I don't remember if I still have a picture of what it looked like. If I do, I'll pop it in here. But otherwise, you can always check out yesterday's video to see what that looks like. So I put in 1,523 stitches today. So that is what that looks like. So I essentially carried on through here, and then all the way down. So I am now at 1.4%. Is that correct? 1.37. So yeah, so 1.4%. There's a total now of 5,570 stitches. I'm doing this, by the way, 2/1 half cross on 25 count, which even weave, which I gridded myself. There's a total of 405,414 stitches. So I have just under 400,000 stitches left. Okay, so that's where the stitching was today. The other thing I was going to do today is do a new start, which is Sun, Moon, and Stars by the Cross Stitch Studio, and I'll show you a picture of what that looks like. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that or not, and the reason being that sorry, apparently I can't do two things at once here. Oops. Cancel. Where did it go? I think I might have just accidentally deleted it. Come on, seriously. I might have accidentally just hit the delete button. Feeling under the weather today. I have a massive migraine, so that's another reason why I'm not sure that I'm going to get this done, but I'll explain in a second. The other reason, just want to show you what that's going to look like. So this is in their Celestial Fantasy series. It's called Sun, Moon, and Stars by the Cross Stitch Studio. So it's a beautiful piece. It's not small. It's 625 by 625. And although I have a whole basket down here full of fabric that I have cut and prepped for about 30-something whips. And guess which one I missed? This one. So I don't have the fabric ready. I mean, I do have fabric. It's just a matter of measuring it and cutting it out. I'm just feeling, like I said, I'm feeling under the weather today, so I think I'm going to leave that for another time. The other thing I got accomplished was putting in my square of the day in my Cozy Memories blanket, which if you haven't seen any of these videos before, this is what it looks like. And I'm putting in 1 square a day for the period of Advent, and I put in this green square here. It's a beautiful color. And I put it there because there's little splotches of green in this one. There's green in that one, even though it's a different shade. And there's also green in this square here, which is kind of got a similar cast to it. So I thought it would look good there. Anyway, so that's that. I have this much left. So this is all going to go into my chevron blanket, so my northeasterly blanket. Not sure exactly where yet. I have several options. So this is a join as you go blanket, in case you haven't seen this before. So here, so for example, this is the top. So you start with 1 strip and you just kind of join as you go, and you can join whatever you want. So I got this, so I could join here. And then I've got another one here. And is there one more? No, that's it. So I may start another one. I don't know. Or I may just pop it in here. That might be nice. Or in here. I don't know. I haven't decided. One of those 2 places, but that'll be this evening. If this headache goes away. I have this blanket's going to be for my king size bed. And actually, ideally, this one will be for my king size bed too, because I like swapping. Handmade blankets out, depending on the time of year, the season, whatever. So for that chevron blanket, I still have a few. So I have, this was today's yarn. Sorry, the lighting is really weird today. It's another really dreary day here in Ottawa. This was yesterday's yarn, which I haven't put in yet. This was, I don't know, a few days ago. And I have not put that one in yet. These have all gone into my squares blanket. Then I had these two little leftovers. I'm not sure whether this one has gone into the squares or not, but I don't believe that this is enough yarn for a square, so I'm just going to put that in the northeasterly blanket. And then this is all the yarn I had left for another pair of socks. So that's also just going to go in the northeasterly blanket because it won't make a square. So I have quite a bit of knitting there that I could do later on, depending on how I feel. And the only other thing that I may do, because I don't have to think, and I can even do it lying down, is I may spin some yarn. Do I have? It's all the way over there, so I'm not going to go get it. I'm also a spinner, so I do spin yarn, and I have a beautiful braid. Actually, it's different bits with different colors. I'm gonna spin into probably not fingering weight. I'm gonna maybe do a DK weight, and then knit a fun hat out of it. I was thinking maybe Musselburgh or something else, but anyway, so I may do that because like I said, I can't actually recline in my recliner and spin with that, because I'm going to use my electric spinner. Sorry, I know my energy is a little bit lower than it usually is, but my head is just splitting today. I do have some tea. Okay, the other thing I need to pick. So we need to do two things before I let you go. One is to pick today's, right? I didn't do this. No, I don't think I did this yet. No, because I didn't video this morning. So I need to do my advent calendar for today. There's number 11 over there. This is my Ferrero Rocher advent calendar that my daughter got for me. And this is one of the coconut ones. So these are not my favorites, so I actually just give these to my husband, so he's happy because he does like those. My favorites are actually the originals in these, and that's my favorite chocolate. Okay, so that's that. And what else? The other thing we have to do is pick a project for me to work on for tomorrow. So let me grab the spinny wheel. And a fortune teller. Wow. So I've already worked on fortune teller this week, just a few days ago, but that's absolutely fine. I don't mind it picking doubles. It was really weird yesterday. Grand Library had gotten picked for the third time for today, so I decided not to stitch on that. I wanted to stitch on something different. But yeah, I don't mind stitching on things twice. That's okay. So I will pull that out. Let me show you first what it's going to look like. Okay, so this is a Pain-Free Crafts pattern, and the artwork is by Luciana Lebel. And this is what she looks like, or she will look like when she's done. She's beautiful. And I have been working in, so I'll show you what it looks like currently, but I have been working in from the top left, and I'm maybe to have like halfway through her head, so you'll see her headband, and I can't wait to get down into some other colors and into her face. That will be fun. Okay, so I'm just going to pull that, and then I will show you what it looks like at the moment. Okay, I'm back. So this is what she looks like right now. So like I said, I guess I got a little bit more than halfway through her head, through the bandana there. And I came down here to start working on that. I think just because that's where I had the Q-snap in here, so I was just working on the areas that I had available. And I think I'm going to continue working in this area because I want to get to her face. So I'm doing this 2/1 half cross on 25 count. I think it's looking fantastic. I love this. The other person who's doing this is Tanya from Stitching Addicted. She's farther along than I am. I think she's been working on it quite a bit lately. But yeah, so that's the project I'm going to work on tomorrow. So I'm just going to set this over here on top of my squares blanket, also for tomorrow. And that's it. That's all. So I am going to let you go. I'll show you tomorrow morning. I'll come back tomorrow morning and I'll show you what I have completed, or what I've gotten accomplished between now and the end of the day. If I actually do, I might just go to bed, to be honest. if I actually get anything done, then I will come back in the morning and show you that. And other than that, I'll see you tomorrow evening sometime, and show you where I got to on Fortune Teller and pick a new project for tomorrow. The other thing I did do today is I did manage to finish editing my my whip parade. So have a look at that if you're interested. There are, one of the things that I was actually really shocked at was just how many stitches I've gotten done in 12 months. So I think I said 12 months and 2 weeks, but it's actually, anyways, 12 months and 1 week, because it was only the 10th. So I filmed it yesterday. So whatever, in 10 days. But I got almost 450,000 stitches. Like, oh my goodness gracious. That is such a shocking number to me. That's definitely more than I did last year, which is, well, I was going to say it's surprising. It's surprising and it's not surprising, because in 2023, I was still very ill, and cross stitching was a little challenging, to say the least, because of my brain, eye, hand issues. My eyes were telling my brain that everything was to the left and down of where it actually was. So you can imagine how a cross stitch would go, right? Wasn't great. So although I probably put more hours in overall, I did a lot less actual stitching. I did an awful lot of ripping out. And then the first part of, or the end of last year and the first quarter of this year, I wasn't working full time. So I did have a little bit more time, and I actually was feeling better. I have been going to vision. I'm still going to vision therapy, but things are much better. So yeah, so I guess that could account for it. Anyway, lots of whips, lots more whips coming. So I hope you enjoy. It is mostly full coverage, although I do have many non-full coverage as well. But now I'm just chattering away. So I will let you go, and I'll see you tomorrow. I hope wherever you are in the world, you're happy, healthy, safe, and having a wonderful holiday season, or just a fantastic month. And I will see you guys tomorrow.